take the touchback. Running inside, it's Buckley. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Hauls it in, and they swarm him under.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. He'll bring it out. It's Franklin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points.
Open field on the right. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And they get him down.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Broncos want to move quickly. A first down run in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Lowry. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Broncos! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How about that? You just dial up the bubble screen and this guy scores a touchdown for you. Nice job blocking down the field, getting a hat-on hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off his speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Franklin. Delivers the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Finding some room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run inside. It's Buckley. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Franklin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play-action fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Gets rid of it. They stop him short of the marker. And they'll it over on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
It's a draw. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
And that was pretty good initial defense, man. I think they understood what he was trying to do, but that second play, the QB scramble, once he gets outside of the pocket, and then just the feel for the big fella to understand where to get to. They were on the same page and now set up with an awesome situation. 1st and goal for this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. The quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On the option. The pitch. Got a little grass. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Great job by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
He lost one down the sideline. Leaping grab for a big gain. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll throw it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. powers through. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgum, and if we had a little bit more space, nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Williams got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Unleashes it. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fights off a defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip him in the secondary, make that big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Buckley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Broncos are in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
He breaks a tackle. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Lowry. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got it inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Runs through a tackle. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throwing right. Pulls it in. It's Savage. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for space, it's Savage. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He got loose, and it was light lights out after that. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brooks. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Snags it, and he's open. Oh, what a cut! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play.
Going downfield for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Looking to pass, it's Lowry. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Motion from the wideout. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Quick strike through the air for the score. The Broncos strike back and take the lead.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Plucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the red zone, it's Buckley. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter, because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of it.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
to throw. It's Lowry. Can't make the connection, and the two-point attempt is no good, and we're still tied, and you have to wonder, should they have just kicked the extra point? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. That ball is live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, this is the point of the game in the fourth quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Trying to surge it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Broncos! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And this offense can stay balanced because they still have those 3 timeouts in their pocket. They need to put a good drive together, but right now they'll continue to stay balanced. They might need to get a little pass happy and a little bit more aggressive after this.
All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46.
And when the clock's running down late in the ball game, every first down matters, every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback, dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Snagged out of the air.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
He's going to take off. Makes him talk to the hand. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit.